Appreciate you in the button. Welcome to the How to Hustle podcast with Hype. This is episode 122. You follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Hype. That's HYMPE. It's Hype. It's not hype. I'm not geeked up. Like I've said now for the third time, she is the most special guest we've ever had on the podcast. This is my daughter, Kai. Reintroduce yourself to the audience.
Hello, everyone. My name is Makaya.
Okay, that's all we've got. She ain't got no Instagram, no Twitter. You can't follow her. Now, let me hit the rundown. eBlock Radio Network every Monday, 2 o'clock on the eBlock Radio Network. GFT Radio Network every Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Wednesdays, 216 to blend, 12 midnight, 8 a.m., 8 p.m. And then we go Thursday, I Say Podcast. No, Friday, excuse me, Friday, I Say Podcast Radio Network, 10 a.m. on Fridays. The rest of the week is wide open. We're looking to make something happen with West Coast. What's going on out there? Custom Hustle is my clothing line. Custom Hustle World, Custom Hustle Co. On Twitter is Custom Hustle World. On Instagram, custom jerseys, jackets, sneakers, t-shirts, sweatsuits. We got new merchandise coming in damn all the time. For the winter though, now you might want to design your own Custom Hustle jacket. The jackets are available for the smallest baby up to a adult. We go up to about a 6X for the thick brothers. You can design the jacket yourself though, kids or whatever. We make it work for everybody. Uh, the sneakers, we got three different versions of the sneaks: the ones, the twos, and the threes. The four should be out soon. And like I said, sweatsuits, you name it, we got it. College shirts, you got an interview coming up, we get you right for that too. So at Custom Hustle World on Instagram, it's Custom Hustle Co on Twitter. The hashtag is I own the outfit because I got it all. Flip flops for you too if you're relaxing in the house. Uh, then we go to H2H Cleaning on Instagram only. That's my cleaning company. We do roofing, plumbing, flooring, HVAC, cleanups, cleanouts, roofing. We doing power washing now actually too. And if you need some cement work done, we can handle that too. Cleanups, cleanouts, all of that love. So you need whatever done, just get with us. 'Cause we handling it all. Full time hustler, baby. Now, episode 122. Kai is in the building. And this is her third time. It's your third time doing it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this is Kai's third time. The first time I had her on, she interviewed me. This time I'm going to interview Kai. Now we need a round of applause for my daughter, for everybody who's listening, because my baby was illustrated in the book. What's the name of the book, Kai?
Wondering.
My baby drew had some drawings. She does drawings. Yes, we will be promoting Kai's drawings on the page all this week when we promote in the episode, just to let y'all know paintings can be purchased. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she's really into her artistry thing. So we're going to try to, help her along with the dream. But what page is it on in the book? What page is
Fif-
it had your picture
58.
on? Page
58.
58. They have my baby's picture in there. They spelled her name wrong, and we need to talk to somebody about that. But we'll handle that later. Now, talk to me about how excited you was to see your picture in this book.
I was really excited. I was tearing up a bit because I was so proud of myself and I didn't think that my art was ever going to get published. And I was just so happy and excited. A lot of things are going in my head because I didn't think that I was actually going to get my artwork published in a book.
Well, I mean, don't beat yourself up so bad, love. You've been painting for a few months now, maybe a year. Um, I know we microwave generation, Instagram, everything happens instantly these days, but things take time, especially if they're good. But I'm definitely proud of you. Uh, that was a major accomplishment for you to have to be published in a book. And for those who don't know, Kai's is only 10. Um, that was a very major thing, and I like couldn't I remember you told me, but it was like, yeah, I don't know. They might have just told y'all that. I don't know if they really meant that. But shouts out to you, and you had your whole squad was all in the book. So shouts out to all y'all.
Yes.
What do you want to do next now? Okay, you got published early, so that means you got the bar is set high now. What do you want to do with your artwork? Or do
I
you want to do anything with your artwork? Should be a better question.
I would like to continue drawing and hopefully I meet someone else that would give me the opportunity to draw in a book or be published in a book again. So other people can see what other talents I have and my new expressions I could put into my drawings. and I would like to keep going with drawing also.
All right, I know some people who wrote some books, so we have illustrations now, how to hustle illustrations. You know what I'm saying? For everybody who's listening, yes, my baby's nice with the pen. She like. I got a question for you. All right, so this is something that your mom said. Why
Yeah.
do you always draw like a plus size women? You always draw like bigger women with your drawings. You never draw men. You always draw women. Why is that?
I always draw women because I feel like, and girls that are plus size because I'm a plus size girl. So
Love your
I
pen.
feel
You got a plus size girl.
it's nothing wrong with drawing skinnier girls. I just feel like plus size women ex should be
Represented.
more, yeah, represented. And I don't draw men really because I don't know how to draw men, and because I feel like I just don't really should feel like I need to, and because I just feel like drawing women takes more time, and you can actually express yourself when you draw women instead of men.
There's more intricate details in the drawing a woman than it is to drawing a man. So that
Yes.
speaks to the talent that it takes to do that. So that's
Mm-hmm.
you. That's you. Probably. I don't know. That's a skill, talent, and ability that you might not even recognize that it's even harder to do a woman because women have more shapes, curves, and things than a man would have.
Yeah.
All right. Now ultimately, what does life look like? You're only 10, so the dream changes from time to time. But from your 10-year-old view, what do you imagine that your life looks like when you're 25?
Um, Hopefully I can continue drawing, being an artist, and if that doesn't work out for me, then being a doctor in the medical field and being able to keep myself up and not going to the wrong path. So having a house, being able to feed myself and my family, and taking things seriously and not in a playful way.
Okay. Now, is you really buttoned up for this one? um, so you said that you want to take things more serious. Tell me something that you would like to take more serious that you feel like you don't right now.
um, my like work and how I approach things or how I take things.
All right, I got one here, another one for you. Why do you hate homework?
I can't even believe millions that. I hate homework because I get it every day. It takes forever. I'm already a busy woman. I already got all the rest of the stuff I have to do. So doing homework just adds on to all of my problems. And then because it's no point in me doing it. I've already been at school for 8 or 6 hours. What's the point of me doing even more work? That's why.
All right, so I told you this. I don't know if you believe me or not, but I used to be 10. It's crazy, right?
Yep.
Um, so me and your grandma sat at the table and we had these same fights that we have now because I hated homework. There was nothing that I wanted to do less than sit at this table and do this homework. So I completely get it. But the longer you sit here and fight against doing it, is the longer that you're gonna have to sit here and do it. Like you said, you want to take things more serious. So if you took it serious for 20 minutes or a half hour, you could be done up and already on the phone or whatever it is that you want to go do. Fighting against it for 2 hours though just means you just gonna sit here for 2 hours. You can't not get it done if you want to have them goals accomplished in your future. You can't get those goals accomplished if you give up on stuff this easy this early. If you give up on stuff this easy this early, you gonna ultimately go into your teenage years thinking again, I can give up on stuff because I always gave up on stuff. It's not that deep. I don't really have to do these things. And that creates a bad adult. That creates the type of adult who thinks that the world owes them something or that the world should change because it's them, because everything's different when it's me. Is what everybody thinks. We all think that we're special in that aspect, but nobody is. Like nobody's special in the fact that you get to skip the steps or you get to not walk the same walk that everybody else did. Unless you're gonna win the lottery when you're 18, then you're gonna have to go through the same struggles that everybody goes through. So you got to go through school. You have to go through listening. Everybody had to go through school. Everybody hated homework. Nobody liked sitting at the table doing homework after I was in school all day. It's just a part of the deal. It's just what happens when you're in the fifth grade. And I get it, like I said, because it's 1997. I would have probably said the same thing. I hate homework. I've been in school all damn day. Why do you need me to do more work? But it's a part of the deal. It's part of, like you said yourself, taking things more seriously.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that. It's just like I get homework every single day now that I'm in fifth
Mm-hmm.
grade. It's a struggle.
It's a
Very hard.
struggle, huh?
Yes.
If you
Very
could change,
hard.
if you could change one thing that I do, what would it be?
Um, not push yourself as hard as you do.
Copy. That's probably something your mom would say. What's your favorite thing about your little sister? It's taking a
uh,
mighty long time to answer about my baby now.
my favorite thing about her that she's so smart at a very young age. Like she knows what she's doing at only 3 years old. When I was three, I barely even knew what I was doing. That's
that
something I like
happens.
about her.
That happens when you have an older sibling. When you're the younger sibling, you're always trying to catch up to what it is that they're doing, especially as kids. So her having Saya, because Saya could do stuff she want to do it, because you could do stuff she want to do it, so she don't feel like she's getting left behind. Even though I always tell her Kai is way older than you. um. Okay. Now, if you had one wish, what would it be?
Uh, that one wish it would be for me. Well, not for me. For us to be able to get a house in Delaware, and
You ain't gotta
and
give
it
out
could
the
be
locations and all. You ain't gotta give out the
um
location and all that.
okay. Well, us to have a house and for it to be exactly how we all want it.
All right, copy. This is before you start getting a little too too hitting on too much on the nose now. Um, all right, let's go now back to the book situation. Or in fact, let's not even go to the book because, like you said, I got many talents. Why do you love? Which one do you love better, music or dance?
Dance,
Why do you like dance better than music?
because I've been I've been dancing for a long time. I've started doing like actual dance classes last year, but I've been dancing ever since I was so little. And I don't really I like listening to music. I don't really like doing all the playing, but when I play the instrument is better because I feel like that way I can express how I feel while I'm playing it, you know? Like I can express while I'm playing it, I can express how I feel during it. If I play it badly, that means that I'm really mad at the moment. But if I play it nice and beautifully, that means I'm happy and I'm feeling beautiful again.
All right, so if you gonna do a performance though, you gotta leave all of that off the stage. You can't go to the stage and to the practice talking about you was mad about something. You could have been mad about whatever, but it's time to perform now. Yeah, you can't get up here because you having these shows and stuff now. And if you suck at this show, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not just gonna blindly tell you, oh, that was just great. Now I don't know exactly how the violin is supposed to sound because yes, my baby is a violinist. I don't know
I'm a
exactly how it's supposed.
violist. I'm a
Excuse me.
violist, sir.
Oh, excuse me. Well, my bad. I don't know exactly how it's supposed to sound, but I know if somebody's off key and it's you, then we got a problem. So you feel like you upset or whatever, you take a couple of deep breaths, collect yourself, get yourself together, and get up here and perform like you got to perform. Because if you say you want to do these things, then you got to do them, and you got to go all the way with them. Half doing.
Very good advice, Dad. Very good. I taught you
Oh
so
wow,
well.
copy. Now, I got one more for you.
Hmm.
If you could change one thing that your mom does, what would it be?
Um, mm.
I told you before we started, we can't have a fest.
One thing I
You ain't
could
got to change.
change.
If you don't want to change anything about it, then you
Oh,
want to
her
skip
not
it.
making us leave so late. Her not making us leave so late, and then I miss me being outside. That's what I would change.
Is that because you don't get up, or is that because she doesn't leave? I'm
She
confused.
doesn't. She doesn't leave.
Yeah, okay, copy. All right, now tell the people though, what's the name of the book again? So
The
we got to get the book on the page too, so we can promote the books. We get people to buy the book so that they can see page 58 and see your drawing and your name spelled wrong in the book.
the book is called Wondering, and me and a few of my friends are in it, so I will buy it. Be do not charge taxes.
They,
$19.
you know where they could get the book from?
Um, no. You probably could get it off of like the school website,
All right, so
if I'm
now
not mistaken.
what we're gonna do is get that information and have a video posted on the page so that we can get that information to the public and the listening audience. All right, now before we wrap this one up, you got anything that you want to ask me before we close out episode 122?
Yes, yes, I do that. How do you feel about me wanting to wear makeup and and me growing up?
You're 10, you don't need no makeup. You're gonna grow up because your birthday gonna keep coming every year, and hopefully you continue to get smarter and you grow as a person. Uh, Expression seems to be a note that you continue to hit as we're having this conversation. So hopefully you feel as though you can express what it is that you need to express, but you don't need to wear makeup to do that because you'll only be 10 or turning 11. And no 11-year-old needs to be wearing makeup. I mean, if you're in a pageant or something, you got on a touch or something, that's cool, but you're not a 35-year-old, so you don't need to be trying to look like one.
Good answer, I guess.
Anything else you'd
Like,
like to ask me?
how do you feel that I'm not your little baby princess anymore?
You are, and you always will be. You got
Oh,
somebody else to share that with, your sister, but you will always be that. And in fact, now that I said this, now because this is something like I said that you kept saying, do you feel as though you don't get to express yourself enough, or do you try to express yourself through the artwork? Is that what you were trying to say?
I
Because you
tried to.
used the word express, you used the word expression like 4 or 5 times, and is that something that I should have been picking up on there?
Yes. I
Do
feel
you
like
feel as
I
go ahead, my
I
bad.
feel like I do express myself in my artwork because when I draw, I can let my emotions out and let my thoughts out. But sometimes I feel like I don't get to express myself enough because I'm either too scared to do it, or I feel like if I do it, then I'm going to do something wrong when I do it.
You'll never get in trouble for expressing the way that you feel as long as you know how to say what it is that you're trying to say without being disrespectful. Can't nobody tell you how to feel or why you feel that way. It's completely up to you why you have your own feelings. We all gonna feel things differently. It's just the way that you deliver the message. It's the way that you tell whoever the adult is. If you're telling me, your mom, or one of your grandparents or something, a teacher, it's all in how you deliver that message to them. You can say what you want to say without being disrespectful or rude or ignorant about it. You just got to find that balance to be able to express yourself and say what it is that you need to say while still being respectful of the person that you're talking to.
I understand. I would like to give a
Cop.
message to the people that are listening.
Oh, excuse me.
If there's any younger kids or kids that are, I mean, not kids, younger kids and adults that are listening, and if you're like in your 20s or like teenage years, then I would like to say don't be scared to draw. It's not that hard. You just, if people pick on you because you're drawing or because of the way you do draw, tell the haters bye. Talk to the hand. Just tell them deuces because they're all just haters and you're talented. Everybody's talented in their own special ways. That's all I had to say.
Copy that. Appreciate y'all hitting the button. Kai, I love you. That's episode 122. We are out.
Bye.
We're still not out. Why is it not
Oh.
going out?